I hear you.
This beautiful 3-year-old girl roasted to death in a steaming hot police patrol car. While it's alleged her police officer mother, Cassie Barker, was off sleeping at the home of her boss, the Sarge. The toddler's shocked and heartbroken father also alleges Cassie had an affair before with another cop.
I caught her with another officer.
But Ryan would uncover still more secrets about Cassie as he desperately searched for the truth behind the death of their daughter, Cheyenne.
I couldn't believe it.
Ryan has been inconsolable since losing the joy of his life in such a horrible way.
I haven't been able to sleep because every time I close my eyes, I keep thinking about her in the back of that car.
Cheyenne had been the apple of Ryan's eye from the day she was born.
She loved life. She was always smiling, always happy.
Cheyenne, you gonna dance?
Ryan had been a doting and devoted father, enjoying every magic moment he shared with his adorable little girl who loved animals and wanted to be a cowgirl.
Took her trick-or-treating, knock on the door, expecting to get candy. Lady's got a dog at the door, barking at the door. My daughter goes to the dog. She don't care about the candy, she wanted the animal.
But Ryan, a mechanic in Jacksonville, Florida, says he found himself playing Mr. Mom right from the beginning after Cassie suddenly developed career ambitions.
She just decided after Cheyenne was born, she wanted to be a police officer.
Ryan says he cared for their daughter for the first year of her life, while Cassie spent most of her time working for a vet through the day and going to the police academy to train at night.
So I never really saw that much of her.
And Ryan says he and Cheyenne wouldn't see Cassie at all for 3 months after she graduated from the academy and accepted a job with the Long Beach Police Department in Mississippi.
So you were essentially raising Cheyenne during that period?
Yes.
Say hi, Mommy.
Ryan eventually moved to Mississippi so Cheyenne could be with both of her parents.
But her connection with Cassie and her connection with me was just completely different.
Why do you say that?
That's all she knew at the time growing up.
Was you?
It was me. And I know they say children don't remember a lot of things, but from the day you're born and you spend all that time with your father or you spend all that time with your mother, they're going to know that.
Ryan says he and Cassie were also having a lot of arguments, one of them particularly ugly, when they were visiting his family back in Jacksonville last Christmas.
She threw all my stuff out of the truck and took off to Mississippi with Cheyenne without me, left me here with no vehicle. I had to use my grandfather's truck to drive to Mississippi.
According to Ryan, most of the tension was caused by the amount of time Cassie spent working on the force, still rarely being with their daughter.
The only time we can actually see her is if we went to go eat lunch with her on the weekends or something.
Do you feel like she was taking it too far, this training?
Yes.
She didn't have to do everything she was doing?
No.
Ryan began to grow suspicious.
I just thought something was weird that she's working 24 hours a day.
Then, one afternoon, Ryan says he came home from work early to discover Cassie was doing more than just police work with the department.
That's when I caught her with another officer.
Did you catch them in bed?
She was in the bathroom and he was putting his pants on.
You have to be distraught.
I was. And we tried to talk about it, but she was getting ready to go to work for that shift.
So Ryan texted her later asking,
"Why are you doing this?" You know, she just says, "I'm not in love with you no more."
The couple broke up and Ryan returned to Jacksonville, leaving Cheyenne with Cassie in Mississippi.
How often after you moved back here did you get to see the baby?
Twice.
Cheyenne was supposed to have spent this past summer with her father, but he says Cassie failed to bring her to him as planned, going AWOL like she had done before.
And once again, no phone call. When it answered my calls, didn't show.
Ryan wouldn't hear from Cassie for 2 months.
I was a little worried, but I wasn't surprised because it's happened so many times before.
Did you ever worry that your daughter was being neglected and or abused?
I never would have thought that.
That is, until it was too late.
I can't even explain that feeling. When people say you go numb and you don't feel anything.
Next, news that Cheyenne died while Cassie was asleep with the Sarge at his home sparks an alleged police sex scandal. as well as allegations that authorities had covered up another earlier hot car incident with Cassie and Cheyenne.
This child's death was completely preventable.